I'm Giulio. I'm one of the co-founders of Mapping Technologies. We're a London-based startup that started as a student project at university with the aim of improving student experience with campus wayfinding, but then evolved into a venture that aims at improving visitor and space management of large public premises. So we've joined the accelerator in October 2020, and it's a year program, but we've gone through the first 6 months, which are really the most intense part, having weekly workshops on all sorts of aspects of running a business, and not just a normal business, but a geospatial business. So we've also had some training on how to access and use the OS and land registry data, and also got to know OS in general as an organization, having the possibility of attending various events related to the geospatial sector. So it hasn't been a standard accelerator because we've already been through one. This has been very much a focused accelerator on really getting out the value from the UK geospatial system, which is something we really appreciated, as we feel part of this and want to contribute to the development of the UK geospatial economy. The geospatial ecosystem is we could say it's a niche, absolutely, but I believe that it's a niche that has got so many open avenues. I believe many businesses and organizations around the UK have a geospatial stream, and then in the geospatial system, you have opportunities of collaborating with businesses of all sorts. And I guess in general, one thing that we really valued from our time at GeoVision and in general as part of the OS community was being able to express our ideas, to express our thoughts, and receiving feedback that was sometimes even harsh feedback, to challenge ourselves and really deliver value and not just waste time on ideas that couldn't have any impact. But I believe that feedback has been instrumental in making us go forward in this journey. It all goes back to the GeoVision Accelerator, and I would say that the highlight has been the showcase. The GeoVision showcase, which has been just last week as we speak now. And it's been amazing because we've had the opportunities to meet so many interesting people from all sectors, from investors to estates professionals, to OS's own CEO, Land Registry's own CEO. And it's been amazing because it has given us the opportunity to be on a stage, and even if it has been a virtual stage, we still had the opportunity to pitch our own business in front of 100 people, which is just amazing in these times. And I'd like to thank you, the whole GeoVision community, and also OS and Land Registry for making this possible, as it's been really the highlight of the past months for us. Following the showcase, we're looking to use our technology to facilitate a safe return following the pandemic. What we're trying to do is a safe post-pandemic transition, hopefully, if we can call it post-pandemic, in a few months. And what we're trying to do is really, at the moment, focusing on the higher education sector, because we've already launched a pilot for King's College London last year. And now what we're trying to do is to use our technology to make students able to access campus, but still do this safely. So monitoring social distancing compliance, allow for scheduled room booking, and in general also introducing digital one-way systems through a student app, that this way one wouldn't have to waste money and resources on creating one-way signs that have to be constantly updated. And we're really focusing on making this possible for September, as we have all suffered from the pandemic, but we believe that students in particular have not been able to have the campus experience they were looking to have, and there's been disruptions both financially but particularly on the mental health side of things. And what we're trying to do is now to really use technology to make them have the university experience they deserve, I'd say. So obviously, the starting point for us was the realization that currently available maps app don't work indoors because GPS is not sufficient for indoor navigation. So we've committed to solving this problem using a combination of GPS, Wi-Fi, and sensor from smartphones. Basically, what we do is indoor positioning-based technology, and that obviously gives so many opportunities, from user navigation inside malls, museums, universities, or also data analytics on customer footfall in a shopping center, or even the signalings of maintenance issues inside a hospital, because a patient that might be in need of something could tell staff where they are exactly and what they need assistance with. So cutting down on times also in case of emergencies, and thus improving on safety and compliance. And we've been using OS data as a way to integrate the indoor that we map ourselves with the huge amounts of data that are available on the outdoor, because what we're trying to offer is a seamless experience between the outdoor and the indoor. And often we've realized that while institutions have their own data sets on the indoor of their properties, they lack data, for example, on the accessibility of the routes leading to their property, which is a very important issue, and one that actually we've partnered with other GeoVision startups to solve. So really, what OS has helped us do and is helping us doing is to make this transition from the outdoor to the indoor as seamless and informative as possible. Well, for the next 5 years, we hope to keep doing what we're doing, which is basically making visitor experience and management of large spaces easier, because that's our main focus. Using the power of technology, which hasn't been really deployed in indoor spaces, to make things easier for everybody. And hopefully, we intend to do that, keeping our partnership with OS and Land Registry, because the growth that we've had in the past 6 months was never expected and could have never been possible without the GeoVision support. Sky's the limit. We want to be working with all possible commercial property sectors, from museums to airports, shopping centers, hospitals, especially because we know there's big wayfinding and visitor management problems there. And in general, what we hope is really to bring to life our dream of developing the future of smart buildings.